Okay, so in the last reaction that I did for Taylor Swift, first of all, can we start off with the fact that last night she basically dropped the entire first album, Taylor's version. Taylor, she said no sleep. Hell, my favorite people. Today we're reacting to the phone call between Kanye West and Taylor Swift. In the last reaction, Miss Americana, you guys were saying, Favour, if you haven't reacted or listened to the entire phone call yet, you need to so you can understand more about the drama and the situation that made Taylor go into hiding for an entire year. I can't even imagine how serious all the allegations and situation was for her to really just say peace out to social media for an entire year, being Taylor Swift. So that being said, I want to see what was edited, what was not edited, what the actual phone call was. I said before, Kanye West was clout chasing with that entire album and song, so let's see if he does it in this video. This video is called Kanye West and Taylor Swift Leaked Phone Call Full Video. Let's react. Subscribe if you're new here so you can get more Taylor Swift reactions. I do them like at least every other day at this point. Go check out the Taylor Swift playlist if you haven't yet. Like this video so I know you want me to do more Taylor Swift content in the future. And DM me video requests over on Instagram. Oh, and I have a second channel, link down below. Here we go to the video.
And then stand on the other side of it until I knock for you. Yes. Just lock. No, you can't grab that. Lock the door. Stay on it.
Okay, they're literally like setting up like this is a big thing they're about to do. Weird. It's just a phone call with Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, how stupid of you to actually like go out of your way to record this just to make someone look bad. Like, what are you doing? And you didn't even release the entire footage. You just edit it. Ugh. To make a narrative, you edit the video. Anyways.
The old school shit. Yeah. I'm doing great. I feel so awesome about the music. The album is coming out February 11th. I'm doing the fashion show February 11th at Madison Square Garden. We're dropping the album that February 12th that morning.
Okay,
it's
good
like,
for you.
Yeah. 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 Oh, thank you so much.
Taylor's too nice. Too nice. Are we also forgetting what he did at the freaking VMAs? I know it was years ago and like everybody wants to move on, but hello? This is not like just some sweet guy. This is not your friend. In fact, this entire thing was a setup. So it definitely, he's like something biblical. The serpent disguised as a bunny or something. Like, this is not okay. And she's really out here, so how's your life going? Like, being so nice and cordial with him. Meanwhile, he's waiting to stab her in the back again.
Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like real, I don't know, just yay, Apple, Steve Jobs type music, you know, like, like, so my next single, I wanted you to
We love his
tweet
confidence.
it. It's a Good Friday, so dropping as a Good Friday.
Wait, she's his manager now? Like, promote it?
Like, so my next single, I wanted you to tweet it. It's a Good Friday, so dropping as a Good Friday song.
But Taylor didn't deserve the award at the VMAs, huh? She wasn't important, huh? But you want her to tweet about your song. This is the thing. People were acting like it's just Taylor Swift, she's not that important. But if she's not that important, why would he knows her tweeting it will boost its relevance, boost its importance. If Taylor Swift is co-signing the song, which is what he ultimately did with this video, if Taylor Swift co-signs this song, it's going to be a moment. Just because she has that much clout, which again I said, with everything Kanye West has done with Taylor Swift has always been clout chasing. He really just asked her to tweet out the song when it drops. Freaking.
So that's why I'm calling you, that I wanted you to put the song out.
Oh my god, yeah.
Alright.
Taylor was on board with it though, but again, she doesn't have the full context of what she's going to be promoting. So it does make her look like she was all on board with it, and then after it drops, she wants to have outrage. She didn't know what she was actually co-signing for.
Well,
And then puts her on speakerphone once she agrees. Notice how the lead up was all just personal. How are you, Madison Square Garden, D, Black Friday. And then as soon as she says, oh my god, yeah. Listen, everybody. Listen, world. We're going to expose her. I mean, it's genius on Kanye's part because he knew this was about to cause controversy, and Taylor will probably be like, I don't support that, keep me out of this narrative. And he'd be like, But on speakerphone, you were saying you were all for it, which is what happened. But that's so just grimy at the same time.
People would be like, why is this happening?
Well,
exactly.
It has something to do with it, probably.
Well, the reason why it will be happening is because it has a very controversial line at the beginning of the song about you.
What does it say?
Okay, so it says, and the song is so dope, and I've literally sat with my wife, with my whole management team, with every...
He was with Kim at this point. They were married, I guess. I mean, I don't know why I have so much, like, expectation for the Kardashians. I really don't understand my thought process in that, but I was gonna say, Kim, you didn't, like, tell him this is a bad idea.
And try to rework this line. I've thought about this line for 8 months. I've had this line, and I've tried to rework it every which way, and the original way that I thought about it is the best way, but it's the most controversial way. So it's gonna go Eminem a little bit. So can you brace yourself for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It says, wait a second, you sound sad.
Well, is it gonna be mean?
No, I don't think it's mean.
Okay, then let me hear it.
Okay. It says, and the funny thing is, when I first played it, and my wife,
Get to the point. It's really hard to see Kanye like this and then know the Kanye who, like, made all that impactful music when I was growing up. RoboCop, Through the Wire, like, that's the same guy who's now using Trouble with Taylor Swift for publicity. Like, what the heck? Guy's gone off the rails with this one.
heard it.
Sad.
She was
808s,
like,
man.
huh? What? That's too crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, when Ninja from D-Atword heard it, he was like, oh my god.
But notice how he's, like, going everywhere except for the point. Can we hear what you say, guy? We don't want to know what your left cousin from your mother's side has to say about the line. Let's hear the line.
God, this is the craziest shit. This is why I love Kanye, blah, 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 that kind of thing. And now it's, like, my wife's favorite fucking line. I just want to give you some premise of that, right? Okay. So it says, to all my South Side niggas that know me best, I feel like Taylor Swift might owe me sex.
Why, I made that be famous. Keep going. Don't be shy. Say the rest. Say the rest.
That's not mean.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, this is the thing where I'm calling you because...
Okay, say the rest, the part that is mean. He's claiming... By him saying I made that be famous, he basically takes away everything that she did at the age of freaking 15. Everything she wrote from the age of, 6 or 7? He takes away all those credentials and says, me disrespecting you on stage is what gave you your career. Not your songwriting. Not the album that got you nominated in the first place for that award. It's me. Say the rest, Kanye. Freaking idiot.
You got an army. You own a country of motherfucking 2 billion people, basically.
Is he talking about the fans, or is he talking about her record, or her old record label?
That if you felt that it's funny and cool and like hip-hop and felt like, you know, just the college dropout and the artist like Ye that you love, then I think that people would be like way into it. And that's why I think it's super genius to have you be the one that says, oh, I like this song.
It's not genius. He knew he needed it. Because if you just come out of the woodworks and say, F Taylor Swift this, Taylor Swift that, Taylor Swift, you're going to have a whole army of 2 billion people, like you just said, coming at you, like, leave our queen alone. So by getting Taylor to co-sign it, it's kind of like making the people step back in a way. And even kind of made some of them turn, I guess, because she had so much hate. It was like Taylor Swift is over party, trending #1 on Twitter, because, like, she was bewildered by the entire situation. And everything is just bad.
A lot, like, yeah, whatever, you know, this is cool, whatever. It's like, you know, like, I got, like, shit on my album where I'm like, I bet me and Ray J will be friends if we ain't let the same bitch.
I need to think about it because I just need to like.
If we ain't love the same bitch. Too feminist. I have something to say, but I'm not gonna say it.
You know, you hear something for the first time and you just need to think about it.
Yeah.
Because it is absolutely crazy. I'm glad it's not mean though.
Say the mean part.
But like, oh my god, the build-up you gave it, I thought it was gonna be like that stupid dumb bitch. But
I mean, it's kind of the same. I made that bitch famous.
but it's not. So I don't know. I mean, the launch thing, I think it would be kind of confusing to people, but I definitely like.
Yeah. Even so, why the heck would Taylor Swift be promoting a song by Kanye West talking about they should have sex together? That still wouldn't even make sense. Like, everybody was like, probably like, what the heck is this? Ew. Isn't he married? Isn't she Taylor Swift? What is this?
I only think that when I'm asked about it, of course, I'll be like, yeah, I'm the biggest fan. I love that. I think it's hilarious. But I didn't think about it.
Yeah, you don't have to do the launch any tweet. That was just an extra idea I had, like, but not, you don't, if you think that that's cool, then it's cool. If not.
You think he hit up Ray J, asking him to promote the song where he does this Ray J? This is very calculated, is my point.
I mean, we are launching the shit, like, on, Just Good Fridays, on SoundCloud, on the site, shit like that. But
You know, the thing about me is, like, anything that I do becomes, like, a feminist think piece. And if I launch it, they're going to be like, wow, like, this thing. Like, they'll just turn it into something that... I think if I launch it, honestly, like, I think it'll be less cool. Because I think if I launch it, it adds this level of criticism. Because having that many followers and having that many eyeballs on me right now, like, people are just looking for me to do something dumb or stupid or...
Which is literally what happened. She says it in this video. People were looking for her to mess up just so they could cancel her, which is what happened with this. And the fact that Kanye's sitting here listening to her talk about that and still goes ahead and does it is just so messed up. Like, this is a grown-ass man with a wife, and I don't even know if North was born at this point, but, like, ugh. You really needed that much clout for this stupid song? I mean, the song was everywhere, yes, but still. He was already millionaire. He didn't need money. Maybe just, like, the satisfaction. Like, Kanye is the kind of person who loves himself so much that, like, he wants other people. He gets satisfaction knowing other people love him too. That's what he was basically doing with the song.
lame. And it's like...
At the expense of Taylor.
I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like people would try to make it negative if it came from me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be super self-aware about where I am, and I feel like right now I'm like this close to overexposure.
Overexposure. But we still got 20 whole minutes of this phone call. What else could they be talking about?
Well, this one is, I think this is a really cool thing to have.
I know,
Definitely.
it's like a compliment kind of.
Yeah.
What? How is that a compliment? Taylor, you owe me sex. How is that a Ew. Ew. Mm-mm.
I had this line where I said, and my wife really didn't like this one because we tried to make it nicer. So I said, it's for all my Southside niggas that know me best. I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. And my wife was really not with that one. She was way more into the she owes you sex. But then the O part was like the feminist group type shit.
How is owes you sex feminism? LOL, what is this guy on? But he ultimately did go with the might still have sex one, so I guess that says something. And also, I'm still waiting for him to say, I made that be famous, because that is the tagline of the song. That is the one that's like the most standout part. That's the one everybody sings and like yells out. So let's get to that con. He is a con. I should have called him Ye, but he's a con.
And I was like, ah. Yeah.
I mean, they're both really edgy, but just like that's the only thing about that line is that it's like it's just the feminists are gonna come out. But I mean, you don't give a fuck, so.
Yeah, basically. Well, what I give a fuck about is just you as a person.
Bullshit. If you did, you at this point you wouldn't be talking around in circles. You would have got to the "I made that be famous." But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he hadn't written the song that far yet. You know, maybe he just had the intro to it, those first two bars. Maybe he didn't have "I made that be famous," because I feel like Taylor Swift is like conscious enough to realize how disrespectful that line is. "I made that be famous." You made me famous by disrespecting me in front of the world when I was at such a vulnerable point. You are the cause of so many dominoes that put me into, as we saw in Miss Americana, that moment put her in like a downward spiral emotionally, mentally. I feel like in a way it kind of stunted her progression as a, not just a person, but like as an artist, because how can you be embarrassed in front of millions of people and then just jump back into creating music, being confident in yourself, confident in the way people think about you. Like up until that point, she even said like all she had was like applause and praise, which is what she thrived off of. And then in that moment to be getting boos, they were for Kanye, but she thought they were for her. Her whole perspective in like relationship with the celebrity status flipped. So Kanye taking credit now, doing that for her entire career, the trash.
As a friend, I want
Who's this guy?
Make you feel good. I don't want to do rap that makes people feel bad. Like, of course, like, I'm mad at Nike and that. So people think, like, oh, he's a bully. He ran on stage with Taylor. He's bullying Nike now, this $50 billion company.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just...
Why are people saying you're bullying Nike?
Because
Nobody fucking cares.
I wouldn't say that it's, like, possible to bully a company like Nike.
Cool about it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Like, the heads up is so nice.
Taylor, he's setting you up, my friend. Yeah, this is very performative. It looks great. Giving her a heads up. You can't be like, oh, I'm not for the song, whatever he actually disrespects you in the song, because you're on recording thumbsing it up. But you weren't given the full story. I'm getting kind of irritated.
Like, you'd be surprised how many people just do things without, like, even asking or seeing if I'd be okay with it, and I just really appreciate it.
Give her the full story.
I never would have expected you to, like, tell me about a line in one of your songs, but that's really nice that you did.
Oh, you mean like unexpected shit? Like you take the time to give someone a really, really valuable award and then they completely run for president right afterwards? Like unexpected in that sort of way?
We have not talked about that. What happened?
Are they about to talk about the MTV moment?
Thought that was wavy. It was vibey. Actually, you know the funny thing, as I thought about the we and the president, both of those things I thought about in the shower the day before. I just started laughing. Like,
I don't know what they're on.
really important about that moment when we met on stage is something that I think is really important about that. Like, and where humanity is going, or now where me and Kim are, and having a family, and just everything, the way things are.
He's saying, Taylor, you enabled me to grow up and act my age. So for that, I thank you with this song where I'm going to disrespect you again. And hopefully by disrespecting you, I will mature into another level of myself and further become the amazing man that I already think I am. So thank you. Hangs up the phone call.
To land, always, relationships are more important than punchlines, you know?
His entire... I'm so over... Okay, I get the gist. He's giving her a bunch of BS, not telling her the full story. She's corroborating the song, saying that she loves it, she likes the idea, put it out there, Kanye, I will support it. Once it drops, he disrespects her even more. She doesn't realize it, and that's when she retracts her statements, basically. And Kanye's going to come out here with Kim Kardashian. They're both backing each other. For some reason, that gave them even more praise in the public eye. I don't understand that still. But anyways, you know, what's the saying? Like, the future gives you the best eye view or something like that. Like, now their marriage is crumbling. They have a bunch of beautiful kids, but, like, they're not together anymore. So, full circle. But anyways, this entire phone call was a farce. It was literally just performative. He didn't give her the full story. If he really cared about her like he's saying he did in this video, he would have been straightforward and said, I also call you a B, and claim credit for your entire career. Which I'm sure Taylor would not be okay with, because if you work so hard to get somewhere and have to overcome so many things already, why would you co-sign someone taking credit for all your trauma and successes? That doesn't even make any sense. That being said, the media and everyone getting like against Taylor based off freaking this phone call, you didn't even bother to see if there was a full story or see another side or whatever. It was automatically Taylor's over party. So, clowns, all of you. Anyways, subscribe if you're new here, like the video, check out my other Taylor videos, comment some Taylor Swift reaction requests. Again, we still have part 3 of Miss Americana to get through. Let me know if y'all even want it, or should I just watch it on my own and do a review? Because the last one got copyrighted, so I didn't make a single dollar off of that 40-minute video. Damn. Anyways, love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.